Hi, my name is Cody from Finance District. In today's video, what I want to do is show you how you can apply for a loan online to purchase a car. See you soon. To apply for a car loan with Finance District, there's two elements that we're going to need from you, as well as the regular details of a loan application. The first is your driver's license. Now, the reason why we need your driver's license is to obviously prove that you're eligible to drive. We can't get a loan funded for someone that's not legally allowed to drive. The second is to verify your identification. So we need to know who you are, who you say you are, and we're going to use your driver's license to be able to prove it. Now, learners' licenses aren't legally allowed to drive by themselves, which inherently means they're unable to get a loan for a car because they're not allowed to drive. So that's one element to take note of. If you don't have a restricted license or full license, you won't be able to apply for a loan with Finance District. So please bear that in mind. But if you do have a restricted license or a full license, you'll be fine to apply for a car loan with us. Following on from that is we're going to need access to your bank statements. Now we just need your transaction history, what income is coming to your bank account, what has left your bank account, etc. So we're going to need access to that. Now, traditionally, what used to happen is we used to have clients go to the library, scan their bank statements, and send them through to us. Now in 2017, going into 2018, what we do is we leverage a partner called Credit Sense, and they allow us to get access to client transactions through a simple online process. So what that means is you'll be able to, following up from the loan application process, we'll send you an email that will allow you to do just this, upload your bank statements online. It makes it very quick and easy to be able to achieve this. Now, it's important to note that we don't store your login details. All you need access to is your transaction history, and that's what Credit Sense allows us to do. So, above and beyond the photo IDs and the bank statements, the only other element that we need is for yourself to go through the loan application process. Now, it's a quick process, takes about 15 minutes for you to go through, and to do that, please click on the first link in the description below and get started. I'll be going through a walkthrough of the car loan application process, just to go through everything, all of the different fields and data that we need, just to clear up any questions that you may have and to walk along through the application process with you. What I want you to do is click apply online. What this will do is take us over to the form submission page where we can start filling out all of our details. From here, this process should take around 12 minutes. So let's get started. The first question is, how much would you like to borrow to purchase your car? Moving on, it says, are you wanting to use your existing car as a trade-in? Now, if you do have an existing car, I highly suggest you use it as a trade-in for your next purchase. It helps get your car loan funded. Click yes if you do, click no if you don't. Now it says, are you wanting to make a down payment deposit for your car purchase? Again, this is one of those elements. If you're able to make a deposit on your new car, it will greatly help your car loan application. So click yes if you do, click no if you don't. Then it goes on to say, where are you looking to buy your car from? Trade Me, Auto Trader, Turner's, Dealership, Private. For this example, I want to say Trade Me. Moving forward, it asks questions about who you are. So type in your first name, type in your last name. Then it goes on to ask, what is your gender? What's your marital status? Single, married, unknown. Date of birth. What's your email? Phone number. Are you a New Zealand resident? Do you have any dependencies, children that depend on you for their livelihood? If so, how many? Then it goes on to say, what driver's license do you have? Now, if you're applying for a car loan, it's ideal that you either have a full or restricted license. It is very difficult to get your car loan funded if you're on a learner's license or not held. Sometimes we can do it if you're on an international license, but we've had the most success with our clients if they've been on a full or restricted license. So for this example, I want to click full license. Then it's going to go on to say, what is your driver's license number? What's your driver's license version number? Now it's going to ask you some questions on where do you live. So with this element, it's really important that you put your full address details down. So that means your street number, your street name, suburb, city, town that you live in, and zip code. Then it goes on to say, for your address status, do you rent, do you board, do you own a house with a mortgage, do you own a house freehold? How long have you lived at this address for? Now it's important that you put in years and months. How long did you live at your previous address for? Moving on, we want to ask you some questions around your employment. So we say, now we'd like to know more about what you do for a living. And your employment status is full-time, part-time, self-employed, unemployed, beneficiary, and retired. I want to say full-time for this example. And then it's going to say, what's the name of your employer? Now, it's important to understand, we don't call your employer per se. We just need to know that you're working full-time, part-time, etc. and who you're working for. Now it says, are you in permanent employment? Click yes if you are, click no if you're not. Now it says, how long have you worked at your current employer for? How long did you work at your previous employer for? How much do you earn on a regular basis? How often is that paid to you? What's your total housing expense? So this is your rent, your board, etc. How often do you pay those expenses? Weekly, fortnightly, monthly? Now moving forward, we need to ask you some questions around your liabilities. So it says, do you have any other loans? Click yes if you do, click no if you don't. If you do, click yes. And then it's going to say, what's the total value of your loans? How much is owing on your loan? How much you're repaying on your loan on a regular basis? How often are you making those repayments on your loan? Then it goes on, do you have any credit cards? Yes if you do, no if you don't. If I click yes, it'll ask me questions specifically around your credit cards. So then it goes on to say, what's the total value of your credit cards? How much money is owing on your credit cards? How much are you repaying on your credit card on a regular basis? How often are you making these payments for your credit cards? Are you wanting to use a guarantor for this loan? Now this is an important question. It helps your loan get funded if you do use a guarantor. So I strongly suggest, if you do have the resources to leverage someone else to go in on a loan with you, I highly suggest you bring them in and click yes, and you'll be able to go through and fill in all their details. If not, click no. So the first insurance that we offer is gap insurance program. Now for clarity, we partner with all of the leading insurance agencies within New Zealand. We have access to all of the best products and we offer them to our clients. So if you would like to take advantage of gap insurance, click yes. If not, click no. Moving forward, do you want to take advantage of the payment protection insurance program? This is really useful for our clients that for whatever reason they found themselves out of work and they still need to make their car payments. This insurance program takes care of that. If you do want the payment protection insurance program, click yes. If not, click no. Now moving forward, we introduce you to the mechanical breakdown insurance program. So we highly suggest this insurance as well to all of our clients, because if you purchase a car and for whatever reason it has a mechanical failure, it can be a cheap fix, sub $100, or it can be a really expensive fix, 2, 3, 4, 5,000. We never want to have our clients have those surprises affect them going forward in life, so we offer this insurance program to every client that comes to our doors, and for every client that signs up online. We highly suggest you take this insurance program as it will give you a peace of mind going forward. Click yes, if not, click no. Now, we're on the last slide here, and it says, is there anything else we should know? If you're being bankrupt, if you're being through the no asset procedure, etc., please do let us know in this box here, so we have the most amount of information possible to have our team judge if we're able to get your loan funded and be able to communicate your case effectively to all of our lenders. My example, I was going to say none. Moving on from thanks for answering all of our questions. Before we can process your loan application, please read our privacy policy terms and conditions and click I accept below. Perfect. So now we're on the final screen, and from here click submit my loan application to Finance District, and all of your details will go off to our team in the background and we'll begin working on your account. So thanks for applying for a car loan with us. Click next steps below and I'll let you know what's going to happen over the next several hours. So let's click next steps, and it will bring you over to our final screen that says thanks for signing up for a car loan. I appreciate you applying for a car loan with us. Right now our team have just received your loan application and we're working to get your loan funded, and thank you so much for watching.